for you guys too? Okay. I'll ask you, if you don't have your names written down on any of the slides, to take a marker and just write it on the board for me, because I want to make sure I have everyone's name very clearly in my own records.
Batterij is bijna leeg.
Ja.
Van die laptop, ik weet niet van wie.
Oh.
Heel bladen bij.
Oh, no, that's not so good.
Ik open het voor jou, dan moet je snel beginnen.
I hope this one works. Yeah. So if one of you would just, could you just write everyone's full names on, unless you have it on your slide, do you?
I don't think so.
Okay, so you just write first and last name on the board for me, for everybody?
Mine is Jules.
Okay, that's your first test. Any other questions? I won't be giving you your final marks today, as is usual. I will be figuring them out today or tomorrow. I am in the middle of a major house move, so I have no internet at home at the moment, which is why I've been tardy in answering some of my mails. So I'm going to be looking at your press releases this weekend, probably at some obscure library place, someplace where I can get internet. So but I will be checking the time at which they come in. So let's just say before 5 o'clock tomorrow. 24 hours, it gives you an extra hour or two. Because, woohoo, that's just the kind of gal I am. Such a generous person. If your teacher is Ms. Elzerman, for whom is that the case? Who goes to just for Dana? Dana? Just for Dana? Is anybody else in this class with Ms. Elzerman? Okay, if you would send your press release then to her.
Yes, sure.
Yeah? Because you'll be in her marking class.
Do we have to write press release individually?
Yeah.
Okay.
Officially?
Nee, dat komt vanaf.
Individueel.
Okay, and she will probably want it within 24, 24, 24. She's that way, very precise. I say till 5 o'clock tomorrow, but she will probably say before 3 tomorrow, yeah?
4 3?
O'clock tomorrow.
Elseman is streng.
Should we email it to you?
Yeah, just email it to me, please, okay? I know I can get into my email if I'm in the right location, someplace. Well, I can get into it, but I don't want to have to pay all the money to do it, you know what I mean? Okay, then, oh, also, if one person from the group sends me an email, I will try to mail you back your marks over the weekend for the presentation bit, okay? So if you send me an email for your group, I'll send all 4 marks to you. Okay, is that fair?
What?
Great, that's great.
One person from each group, send me an email asking for the marks. I'll send back in one email the marks for that group, so I don't have to send back 12 emails, just 3.
Okay.
Hey. All right, now let me get myself in order here after I've got myself seated. I had some good presentations this morning, so I'm hoping that I will enjoy them as much this afternoon. Stop it right now. Okay. Let's see, we have Martijn. Martijn out. The old Martijn. Then we have David on the molen. Is that an old-fashioned way of saying molen, do you think?
I think so, yeah.
I'm glad you agree. Ruben.
Yeah.
Ruben, Ruben, I've been thinking what a strange world this would be. You know that song?
Never heard.
Huh?
Never heard. Need a variation of Ruby.
It's Ruben, Ruben, I've been thinking what a strange world this would be if the girls were all transported to the bottom of the sea. And Dana, Kimeni.
Kimenai.
Kimenai. What kind of a name is that?
Indonesisch.
Okay, I should have known that. All right. I'm going to be making notes as I go along on everybody, some good, some bad, so don't worry if I'm writing things down. So, take it away.
Alright. Welcome everyone. Today we'll talk about business opportunities for Afrique in Ghana. The topics are what is Afrique exporting? When will they start? What will they gain? How will they accomplish that? And why are they undertaking this plan? The first topic I'm going to talk about. Well, what is Afrique exporting? Afrique is a brand that creates handmade tailored blazers. They are made by small textile companies in Rwanda, and they want to expand their possibilities and business also to Ghana. I've had contact with Sivan. She is founder of Afrique, and they told me that they have connections with a small textile company in Ghana, so they're already discussing expanding their business to Ghana. We also did a little bit of research about the possibilities. And now I would like to give the floor to Martijn.
Yes, thank you, Dana. The brand Afrique is mostly currently operational in the Netherlands, and they have a huge desire to expand their business overseas. They want to do it in 2018, so next year. Therefore, every group of students has been assigned with a different potential city for Afrique. So they can carry out the market research. We began to carry out our research a couple of weeks ago for Accra in Ghana, and we will continue to do so in the weeks to come. After this research, Afrique will get a recommendation from us, so they can work forward to enter the market in Ghana. So what we do is we investigate the opportunities and the threats for Afrique in Ghana, in Accra. So they can know how to enter the market over there. And of course there are a lot of competitors in Accra who has the same ideas such as Afrique, to use traditional prints to make modern clothes. This is not surprising since Afrique produce the fabrics in Ghana itself, and the prints are easy to get at, for instance, the local marketplace. Also there are a lot of growth possibilities for Accra. It's becoming more interesting for wealthy tourists. Because of this extensive market research, Ghana is for Afrique. Afrique will have at the end enough information about their target group, the competitors, and the optional distribution channels in Accra. And so, as I said, we will provide them with a recommendation which include a reason why they should or shouldn't expand their business to Accra. Now I would like to give the floor to David.
Yes, thank you very much. It's important for a business to know how they're going to sell their product. And for that, they came to the HVA to have us research how they could bring their product to Ghana. Based on our research, which was who are the people that Afrique needs to sell to, and where do they need to sell it? We have to select some stores in which they can sell the product, which is, which may be a good place for Afrique Tasada products. But more important than that, we need to look at how Afrique will market their products. Afrique has a low to no money to invest in marketing, and that's why they can host a small event in which they implement the culture of Ghana. We personally think that the best would be some kind of event with music and a lot of dancing, because when people in Ghana celebrate events, there's often much music and much dancing, and they can wear their clothes instead of the regular cultural clothes. Now I hand the floor over to Ruben.
Thank you very much. A good question is, why would they do this? Afrique is facing a problem right now that they are in 2 countries right now, Rwanda and the Netherlands, and the market is just too small. It's very specific high-end fashion, and it's personally designed with a limited edition. So there are only 10 to 20 of each kind of blazer made. And the problem with this is that there are just too few people who want to actually buy this. It's either people in the Netherlands who want a Western blazer with an African print, or people in Africa wanting to buy something Western with still their African culture in it. So it's one of the possibilities they have to grow their sales is to go to another country, and Ghana is the perfect location for this, because the fabrics are already made here, and it's very common there to dress in a Western way. It's getting more and more European or Western, and that's why it's a perfect possibility. This was our presentation about the marketing possibilities of Ghana for Afrique. Does anyone have any questions or suggestions? You can ask them now. No questions?
What about your, what is your plan for entering the market? I understood you were looking for stores, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, what did you find out about that? What kinds of shops are you looking at?
We're just early in the research now. We haven't selected any specific stores yet, but we have looked at some competitors, which sell clothes that you can compare with the clothes of Afrique.
Okay,
Stores who
Yeah.
sell exclusive brands.
Okay, can you, are there such stores in Ghana then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are a few stores, but it's very hard for outsiders to get in there, because most of them don't have a website. So it's harder to find the high-end boutiques. So you need to actually go there to find the really specific stores and talk to the owners if they are willing to sell
Yeah, also the
Afrique there.
Also, the textile company and the craftsman that that Afrique is connected to in Ghana, she told us the name, and I've searched everywhere around the internet, but I couldn't find anything about the company. So that's also very difficult for us, because otherwise we could ask them to which other stores they are delivering products to.
There are a lot of shopping malls in Accra, but the shops who are in the shopping malls work mostly offline. But potential competitors of Afrique sell the same kind of thing with the traditional prints and modern clothing.
Okay. So what your premise is, or your idea, if I should say, your premise is that Ghana is a more westernized country than some of the other African countries. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, and do you know why that is? I mean, what is it about Ghanaian culture that makes it more Western?
It has to do with a few factors. One of the reasons is that English is their main language. They speak a lot of languages, in more than 20.
Yeah, more.
More than 20. And English is their main one, so they are very close to our language. The language barrier isn't really there.
Is it their official language then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's their official
Okay.
language. And they are in the top 10 countries in Africa with the infrastructure for online, for the internet. So they have very good internet connection everywhere in Ghana.
Okay. Okay. What other questions do you guys have?
Yeah, everyone. How do you expect the people in Ghana to pay for clothes? Because their clothes are very expensive. Do the people in Ghana have enough money to afford the clothes?
First of all, the clothes for in Africa is for half the price. Because the GDP is very low there, so it's more affordable if the price
So
So-
the strategy is in Ghana.
Okay.
But is it such that relationally it's at the same level, would you say, then the price is then equivalent according to their earnings, is what I'm trying to say? If you are a rich person, you know, if say you were an upper income person here in Netherlands, you might be able to afford to buy one of their jackets. Is that also, you'd have to be a fairly
Yeah,
wealthy
middle-
person in
middle.
Ghana, even so, right?
And they
Even so.
aim on the middle class in Ghana, and they're upcoming middle class because everyone is going to the cities, and GDP is coming slowly up.
If you
Uh-huh.
compare the price with competitors, it's about the same. There are
Yeah.
competitors with higher prices and lower prices.
Okay.
So we're kind of in the middle.
Dana, you said that they sell blazers, but it's more than just blazers, is it not?
Yeah, they started with blazers,
Okay.
so that's their main product, and now they're trying to expand their collection.
Okay, guys, expand, not expend, but expand.
Expand.
Because
yeah.
expend is an expenditure, what you pay, expand is to grow. Yeah?
They're
Okay.
trying to
Mhm.
grow their business.
Also, their women's line, what kinds of things do they have in their women's line?
Sorry, excuse me?
Their women's line, they have a new women's line as well, is that correct?
Yes, they have dresses now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pants.
White
And
pants.
pants, yeah.
You white.
Yeah, everything pants actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to call it, but they're very,
They're more African than
Yeah.
Western. They're just
Yes.
More-
Okay. It's interesting, just one comment, you said, we did a little bit of research, and on your slide it says, extensive research. So I'm wondering if it's extensive or a little bit.
no, I extended,
with it.
Extensive!
yeah. I
Yes,
said it and I
exhausting
thought, oh
research.
no. I said it, I thought, oh no. I can't take it back now, so I just tried to stop.
Tried to pull the wool over my eyes, did you? All right. Okay. Let me see what else I have here. David, they have low to no money, little or no money, yeah? Right? Who has little or no money?
Afrique for their marketing campaign.
For their marketing campaign. Do they give you a budget of any
Um,
sort?
They haven't necessarily made a budget known, but in our project assignment, they were specifically said that there's not much budget.
Okay.
So they can do a pop-up store or some small
They
kind of
can or
marketing.
cannot?
They can. It's possible,
They
but they
can.
can do any major marketing campaigns like
Yeah,
multinational.
the crowdfunding.
And then they just don't have the capital for $1 million
Okay.
campaign.
Okay, your presentation was quite good, a bit short. I thought could have had a little bit more amplification, a little bit more. And also, you know, I have other comments too, but just generally speaking, the white text is really hard to see. You know, if the lights were off, if it were darker, it would be okay, but given the strict, you know, given this surroundings, it's really hard to see the white in the distance. Would you agree?
It looks better on a laptop.
Nou, de laptop
Ja.
zie je het heel
The
goed,
map is
maar
more green and blue.
en misschien ook wel door het licht uit het raam dat erop schijnt. Zo.
Yeah. Just, you know, I wouldn't, yeah, just generally speaking, I wouldn't use white text because you never know whether it's going to show up well or not. It looks nice though, I mean, the idea's good, but the execution isn't as great sometimes. Okay, anything else, guys? All right.